Today, and I wanted to come on here live and just share a little bit about the recent happenings at SafeJet and what's going on. And you might be new to SafeJet. You have no idea what SafeJet is. SafeJet is the safest coin in crypto. In fact, it's meant to be a project that you can invest in and has a super high APY, and yet it protects you from dumps that people take with their investments when they sell too many tokens at once. And it was one of the reasons why we came up with the ADM in the first place, the anti-dump mechanism, which now you're seeing many projects begin to copy that and put that out. But anyways, we began that because we saw a problem in crypto. We saw the problem, and that was that when any new token would launch, a lot of people would invest in it because they wanted to get in early, but then so many people would just want to sell right away and take a profit. And what would happen is that would just kill the project and kill the chart. And you may have invested in something like that, where you invested in a launch hoping it's going to do amazing. And then before you know it, you wake up in the next morning and everybody has sold everything except you, right? And now you've lost your investment. Or maybe recently you were involved in things like Luna, and you saw your investment get wiped out literally overnight. And we don't want that to happen. And so what SafeJet does, SafeJet keeps your investment safe by making sure that it's fair in terms of how much you can sell a day, that everyone has a chance to take profit. And of course, what we want to do is see the price continue to climb so that you make more and more profit all the time. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit about what SafeJet is all about. We'll go to the website here. And if you don't know where the website is, it's at safejet.io, safejet.io. And let's just walk through here. It says, buy, hold, and earn, then sleep like a baby, knowing your investment will still be there in the morning. And that's literally true. I mean, somebody can't come in and manipulate the chart, and all of a sudden you wake up in the morning and your investment's gone, or it's triggered all this panic selling. So some of the features here: fixed daily compounding at 2.27%. You double your investment every 32 days, meaning the amount of SafeJet that you have, that doubles every 32 days because of the interest. There's an anti-dump mechanism to protect you. Another cool thing, you win travel, free travel, and cash giveaways every week. We have some pretty cool giveaways. I'll talk about what's being given away right now in just a moment. We have an experienced and Doc's team. Of course, here I am out on video, KYC'd, audited, and all of that. So let's just go through a couple of the things. I'm going to walk through the website almost like a YouTuber would do. And the APY of the project is 361,404%. Of course, that's a super high APY, right? You see it because it's a rebase token. It's a positive rebase token. It's important for you to understand. If you don't know about rebase tokens, do your own research, right? Make sure that you understand it. But you can invest $100 in SafeJet, and provided that the price remains stable and holds, then this is what you could potentially see over the period of a year if you didn't sell by month. Because what happens is the power of compounding, right? Compounding interest, that you literally could turn $100 into $360,000 if you didn't sell and the price remained stable. So it really is, the longer you hold, the more you can earn. The thing with SafeJet's ADM, this is what makes SafeJet different than the other rebase tokens that are out there today. With SafeJet's ADM, it means that you never have to worry about losing your investment, right? Again, you don't have to wake up one day and realize like, oh, somebody bigger than you that has more money than you, has more money invested, they sold and crashed the price of your coin, right? So let's just talk a little bit about how this works. Of course, the anti-dump mechanism, it says SafeJet's the first rebase token to protect you from the pump and dumps that plague small cap projects while still giving you a super high daily compound interest rate of 2.27%. See more on our ADM below. So let's go down there, because the insurance vault and the treasury is usually pretty standard with a lot of projects. All right, so I want to read this carefully for you, just so you understand what the ADM, the anti-dump mechanism, means, what it looks like, what it does. It says, with our ADM, whales can no longer take massive profits, leaving you in the red. Just like an ATM machine has a max withdrawal limit each day, SafeJet has a max cash out limit on all holders to prevent unnecessary dumps. The ADM ranges from 1% to a 5% sales limit per day, with a max daily cash out of $3,000. This means that a whale cannot sell more than 1,095,000 per year. The ADM percentage is dependent on market conditions, and this puts a stop to dumps because investors are unable to sell all their tokens overnight, right? So again, just so you understand how this works, there is a max sales percentage number that you can withdraw every single day. Let's just do simple math. Let's say you have $1,000 in SafeJet. Well, you're allowed to withdraw whatever the percentage is that day. If it's 3%, you can withdraw 3%. Now, if you don't like that, don't invest in SafeJet. Just don't do that, right? But if you like that concept because you like to buy and hold and make passive income and not worry that your investment's going to crash because of a few whales, then it's perfect for you. But I'll talk a little bit about these 3 layers of protection. Now, for those of you who maybe you saw what happened with LockPay. So LockPay was really the first one to come out with the ADM, and it just had that percentage between 1% and 5%. And it did amazing. People loved the concept. The problem with LockPay was that there were some holes in the idea that people ended up exploiting, and that ended up leading to a crash. And what those holes were is that because LockPay grew so quickly, people were able, their 1% or whatever it was, their 1% was huge, right? So people could sell like 30 B&B a day. They could pull out 10 grand. Secondly, what happened is that people were in so much profit that they would just transfer their investment to a new wallet. They'd pay a transfer tax, but it didn't matter because they were in such high profit. Then they would sell another 1%. Then they would transfer to another wallet, sell 1%. And then as people did that, that ended up leading to the crash. So what we've done with SafeJet is we have the anti-dump mechanism, but we've also layered in what we call an anti-crash mechanism. And that means there's a max wallet cash out limit per day, up to $3,000. So if you have a really big investment and your 1% or whatever the percentage is that day is over 3,000, you can only take out 3,000. Again, if you don't like that, don't invest in SafeJet, right? Not every coin is for every person. So just make sure you're doing your due diligence, right? Do your own research. I'm just telling you that's how this coin is built. It's not built for everyone. If you're a multi-millionaire, this is probably not the coin for you, right? There's other coins for you. But this coin is for people who know that they'll be under that limit, no problem, but they want to feel safe with their investment. Then the third layer is an anti-whale mechanism, and there's no wallet-to-wallet transfers on large wallets, so people can't cheat the ADM, right? So what happened with LockPay can't happen here because they're not allowed to do that. You can't transfer wallets and then sell. So that's how the ADM works to protect you in your investment with SafeJet. So let's talk a little bit about some of the other cool utilities that come with SafeJet, along with just the feeling, knowing like, hey, my investment's safe. And by the way, it doesn't mean that you can't sell. Of course, you can sell every day. It just means you can't sell everything. If you don't like it, don't invest in SafeJet, right? But if you don't mind that, because you know that you can sell, and then 24 hours later, you can sell again. And even if there is a sell-off, which there's going to be, people are going to take profit, you know that by the time your 24 hours comes around again, you still have an investment, right? That people didn't cheat the system and drain the liquidity pool. So let's talk a little bit about some of the utilities here. So one of them is that you can win cash and travel every single week. It says, pack your bags. Each week, a portion of taxes collected is given away in prizes to reward current holders and to incentivize new investors. There's no need to do anything to enter. Simply be a holder of SafeJet, then you qualify for amazing prizes such as trips to exotic places, luxury goods, cash. And if you win, you can accept the prize or receive the cash instead. So we just gave away a trip for 2 to Italy when we had our pre-sale. So we had our pre-sale just like 10 days ago. It sold out in 39 minutes. And on the pre-sale, anyone who bought on the pre-sale was put into the draw. It was a trip for two to Milan, Italy, plus $1,000 cash, plus 2 tickets to the Grand Prix at Monza. For racing fans, you'll know that's a big deal. So anyways, that was that contest. Right now, what's happening is there's $11,500 in prizes up for grabs in our Great Hodler contest. So our Great Hodler contest is a contest that incentivizes people to hold. And how it works really quick is you enter into the contest, you enter your wallet into the contest, and if you hold for 1 week, you're entered into win the draw. If you continue to hold for 2 weeks, then there's another draw, but a bigger prize. Then if you hold for 3 weeks, you're entered to another draw, and the prize gets even bigger. And then if you go to the 4th week, then it's a $10,000 jackpot that we're giving away. So that's the contest that's going on right now. So win cash and travel every week. Of course, you just got to be a holder. The other thing that we're really excited about is that 2% of donated to help children. So we have, by the way, like, I know everybody's in crypto to make money. Of course, you should be. Otherwise, why would you be in such a crazy, volatile market? At the same time, we believe, like, hey, let's do some good. Let's do some good in the world. And so 2% of the taxes goes into the charity wallet. At the end of each month, what we do is we present all of our investors in our Telegram group with 4 options of charities that are crypto friendly, like UNICEF. I've got a couple others that there's Save the Children, the Water Project, one other that we have that are for this month. And so what happens is at the end of the month, we vote on which one we're going to send the charity wallet to. We make that donation, and that's something that we feel good about, and we're super excited. And then there is something called Crypto U that is coming, and that is to help you. It's some crypto coaching to help you become an expert trader, because so many people trade by emotion. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to read charts. They don't know how to look at trends. And so for those who are our investors, we want to help you do something with all the profit you're making from SafeJet. We want to help you continue to grow that. And so some crypto coaching on the way. So it's simply this: SafeJet's 3 steps to financial freedom. When you buy your SafeJet tokens, they're automatically staked for you so you can earn daily interest, right? Secondly, every 30 minutes, your SafeJet pays you interest of 2.27 per day, which is then compounded for a soaring 361,000%. And then, hey, reach your destination of financial freedom. The longer you stay, the more it pays. And when you're happy with your earnings, you cash out and you reap the rewards. So a little bit about the tokenomics: 12% on buys, 13% on sells. You can see the breakdown here. On buys and sells, 1% goes to our giveaways that we give back to holders. 1% on buys and sells goes to charity. Then we got our insurance vault, of course, our treasury, and our liquidity pools. So some pretty standard things. You can see some of the ways we stack up against some of the other coins. And of course, there is an FAQ section there. So that is an overview about SafeJet. And if you have not yet been in our Telegram group, you'll see the link. Well, if you don't see the link, go to our website, safejet.io. Go to safejet.io. You'll find our Telegram group there. We have live AMAs every day. So I show up live on video to talk to the investors, answer their questions, fill them in on what's going on, what we're doing, what's the marketing plans, and also just to engage with them. And the investors have lots of great suggestions, many of which we put into practice, and it's a real community there. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. All right. SafeJet.io. Check it out. And then the last thing I want to mention is that right now we have 2 contests going on. One is a random buy contest. There's no minimum. You just go in and buy whatever. and you're entered into a draw. We're going to choose 4 random buys over the next 48 hours. And then the other contest is the biggest buy competition. Over the next 48 hours, the 2 biggest buys are going to win 250 BUSD each. So some easy ways to get involved, and not only to enter contests, but also to make a great investment that has incredible potential. So that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and log off here, but make sure you get on over to safejet.io, jump in our Telegram group, and definitely say hi, and I will see you there. All right. See ya.